Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Money Frenzy. Not so long ago, most people viewed the hallmarks of success as something along the lines of a house, a white picket fence, 2 weeks vacation, 2 children, and the ability to send those kids to college. Today, the middle class is a vanishing breed, according to nearly every survey and statistic on the topic. The title we've got for today's video is 5 signs that you are in the middle class. Now without any further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1. Pretending to be upper class. A lot of middle class people aspire to be rich. They want to drive a brand new car, live in a big house, and wear nice clothes so that they can feel like they're living the same lifestyle as a wealthy person. When someone asks how much money they make, they might lie and inflate their income to be more than it actually is. To them, having a lot of money is how they measure success. Many of these fake rich people are always worried about how they're going to pay for their bills in order to keep up with their lavish lifestyle. Truly rich people were able to grow wealth because they were smart with money and lived within their means. Many real millionaires don't actually care about looking rich because they care too much about their business. Number 2. In an emergency, they would need money. According to The Atlantic, 47% of all Americans would not have $400 in cash ready to pay for an emergency. Even if someone is making a decent amount of money with a middle-class job, they have built up a lifestyle where they are living paycheck to paycheck. If something happens where they needed last-minute cash, they would have to resort to putting it on a credit card. This is definitely a dangerous position to put yourself in because all it takes is losing your job or one terrible emergency to completely derail you. Everyone should try and save enough money to pay for the next 3 months of expenses in case they lost their job and needed time to transition into a new one. On the bright side, at least this person in the middle class likely has a good enough credit score to qualify for a loan. Number 3. They have a college degree and lots of debt. According to author and anthropologist Caitlin Zaloom, the struggle to pay off a student loan debt has become so common among the middle class that it is now a definite trait for the rest of human history. In her book Indebted: How Families Make College Work at Any Cost, Zaloom goes over how difficult student loans make the lives of middle class people. In 2018, college enrollment for children who grew up in lower income families has gone up. However, many of them end up dropping out because they just can't afford to pay for the tuition. Instead of being overly optimistic, the lower class is more realistic about the consequences the burden of debt could have on their lives. Number 4. They need a side hustle. We're living in the side hustle generation. Plenty of millennials work a second job as an Uber driver or sell online with eBay or Etsy. While some people are proud of their hustle, the sad reality is that many of us are suffering from burnout. According to Bankrate, 45% of Americans say that they have a side hustle. Out of those people who work multiple jobs, 3 out of 10 people admit that if it weren't for their second or third income, they would not be able to pay the bills. As time goes on, side hustles are becoming the new norm for the middle class. Last, at number 5, they can pay their bills on time. Most middle-class people can afford to pay their bills each month. When surveyed, 84% of people claimed that they had no problems paying rent, utilities, and all other responsibilities that come along with adulthood. Typically, they pay their bills as soon as they get a paycheck. It's only after the expenses are paid that they make bad financial decisions. Sadly, many people closer to the poverty line struggle to pay their bills. They may go months without paying a bill, even if it's destroying their credit score. The lower class is the first to stop services like Netflix for a month. Anyways guys, this brings us to the end of the video. I hope you learned something from it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, please do check out one of the 2 videos you see on screen right now. I just know you'll love them. With that being said guys, as always, I'll see you next time on Money Frenzy.